you to PLL Saturday Night Lacrosse on ESPN, presented by ONS. Week 8 final game of the weekend from Fairfield, Connecticut. The Maryland Whipsnakes taking on the Philadelphia Waterdogs, and all eyes on C.J. Kirst, finally back from a hand injury that has kept him out so far, making his PLL debut tonight. The #1 pick in the 2025 draft. Philadelphia trying 16-12. Outscored the Whips 8-1 in the second half. You know, Maryland's looking for revenge. Nardella in the Whips in white and yellow. Waterdogs in black and purple. And we are underway. Saturday Night Lacrosse. Our 7 seconds to shoot off the restart. What a goal to open the scoring. Michael Sowers doing Michael Sowers things.
Contact. He leans in to Zappatello. So it's a really physical dodge, and that contact knocks Zappatello back a little bit and creates just enough daylight for that ultra quick inside roll. And then he's patient, gets in.
Parts of his game is his physicality. He's a smaller, quicker guy, a lot like Jordan Wolf. Jordan Wolf back in the day was so good using the body around goal line extended in that inside roll. You saw from Sowers.
Courier swim dodge.
Squires for Whipsnakes and Courier and Ware for the Waterdogs. This is going to be a
matchup within the matchup, yes.
Back-to-back goals. Sowers blows it by. Emmett Carroll didn't stand a chance. And Mike
right hash, daring them to use his left hand. That's back-to-back goals going up that left hash. One using the body, one using space.
Beautiful camera.
Anthem is Ride the Lightning. Sowers is the Lightning to start this game. Sowers again, this time denied by Carroll. That's a big save for the rookie from Penn. Good look there, denied by DeLuca.
Phenomenal save by DeLuca. Blaze Reardon, like you wouldn't teach a young goalie to do the things he does, but it works for him because of his instincts, his athleticism, and his size.
Maryland now 0 for 6 shooting after that save by DeLuca.
Witcher love.
Good save to deny McConvey on the run. How about a 2? No, says Carroll.
These goalies are something. These goalies are on point.
Here's Hayden Carroll on the run. Bouncer. And Maryland's getting good looks. They just can't get that finishing touch.
Look.
Sit.
Sowers has a step and uses it.
And that's the problem if you chase it behind the play. The Razor pick is so difficult to defend when against that guy, Kark. Forget about it.
That's his 3rd goal of the game. It's Michael Sowers 3. The Maryland Whips 0. Game early, and he wants to assert himself rather than let the game come to him. I don't want him touching the ball early. Like, I'm doing whatever I can. I know we're not going to shut him off, but 50 touches in a game is way too much, especially when I know what he wants in terms of flow.
But he's got all 3 goals in this opening quarter. Philadelphia pipe.
Well, Kark, to your point, they also have to take better shots and shoot the pipes. They're shooting at DeLuca's feet, and it's given them a spark in transition for the Waterdogs.
Sowers scores again!
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the Michael Sowers Show. He's got...
And then Sowers goes airborne. He actually gets checked in the head. That was Squires behind the cage. And Carroll comes off his line a little bit too.
But back to the soundbite that he said he wants to assert himself early. While he's asserting himself early, he's establishing that, Ryan. Like, how are they playing me? Are they playing me as a passer? Okay, 4 goals. Are you going to play me as a dodger and goal scorer? I'll have 7.
And white and yellow would be the guy. Maybe a 2 to no avail. DeLuca read it the whole way.
That was a tremendous stop.
And Brad has all 4 goals of this game so far.
Good knockdown by Squires.
Yeah, denies Kelly a shot at a 2. Trying to muscle his way in.
hit there by Brower.
From an offensive perspective, it's not going through him.
How about that?
Finds his running mate. First assist on the season for Hannah and McCon.
Whipsnakes huddle. Almost a spectacular one-handed finish from Hannah.
And a really defeated Jim Stack.
Finally, the back of the net is found by Aiden Carroll. The Whips desperately needed that.
Single elimination play for the Hoyas, and he does it with his right hand, his left hand. You keep him above goal line extended. That's what high enough he could go back to his left.
And he did a subtle little thing there. You know, the double team came, and Brandow threw it to him. And normally in that situation, you're taught to kind of keep the ball spinning, keep the ball spinning. He noticed that the defender closing out on him, I believe it was Scarpello.
10 in black.
Great save to deny it too by DeLuca.
You start subbing, it could be 22.
Here's Heacock, blows it by DeLuca. Colin Heacock with some serious speed behind that one, and Maryland has
Swing it to the guy behind the cage. Ball reversal for a step down. Nothing fancy.
15 saves in the first meeting, week 2 against this Maryland team. Maybe riding the favorable matchup instead of Dylan Ward in cage. And even though he started running out of the box as a midfielder, you heard Bill Tierney with Dana. It was only going to be a matter of time before we saw him at attack. 10 seconds to work with for the Dogs. Good read there. After a misdirection, Carroll not fooled, read it the whole way. But the Whips had time. Can't keep it in play. Saw the pregame odds flashed up. The over-under for this game was 24.5.
We popped that shooting graphic. I made this point earlier.
Whoa. Zach Courier, hello. What a start to this second half.
There's a player, you know he wants to get back. That little nudge, that physical dodge to get Squires off of his line right there. And then the rollback, now he's got his hands free and just gorgeous. Like there's not a lot of like, okay, we're gonna carry from here to there, force a rotation.
Here. Smith rockets it home from 2. Brad Smith, he had looked dangerous from deep earlier in the night. DeLuca made a couple of good saves, couldn't catch up.
You know what's so impressive about that shot too, Ryan? Like, a lot of times when you're behind the arc, it's like a crow hop 1-2. There was just a basic step there. Just shows you the.
And I love the discipline on that plant foot, right? To make.
You're always a stickler about that, right? Like, where are you in terms of line? He knows.
Smith again, why not? DeLuca got a piece of it, but not enough to keep it out.
Back-to-back plays, you see the set, time and room two-pointer, and here, dodging to his left, a little pump fake, little hitch to kind of beat.
Mountain Lakes in New Jersey, played football, basketball, lacrosse, and he starred in all 3 sports. I mean, the way that he... Brad Smith with back-to-back goals, one, a 2-bomb.
5-1 run over the last. Lone working against the shorty. Witcher curls around. Did DeLuca keep it out? No! It's a goal!
And J. Malone involved. Scoreless last week in Chicago. He was off the board in the first half. The Rookie of the Year in 2024. It's the heartbeat of this offense.
Has tied this game at 6. I mean, when Philadelphia was up 5-0, looked like they'd be on cruise control, but Maryland has found Malone, nowhere to go with it.
Oh!
Lost his stick!
Hello! Yard sale.
I know that's embarrassing sometimes for an offensive player, but I also
To shoot. Shovel shot from far out. Save made DeLuca. Gets it out quickly. Here's Kirst. #1 pick in his PLL debut. Gives it up. Good ball movement here.
There were years where, like, oh, do you go with, you know,
the year prior it was, you know, O'Neal, Schellenberger,
exactly.
and Kavanaugh, who then slid.
Yeah. And there's been plenty.
You got to throw some other looks out there.
Maryland takes its first lead of the night.
Zed Williams for Brandow. They've played him at attack and midfield this season. Here you see him matched up on the short stick. That little hesitation and then change of speed, that enabled.
Also had the 2 goals last week when the team only scored 6.
And he's been a difference running out of the box, guys. Previously, in the beginning of the season, starting at attack, Aiden Carroll running out of the box. Jim Stagnita made that switch during Maryland's homecoming weekend. It's worked out pretty well for them.
How about the response from Maryland? You said at the beginning of the game, this is kind of a must-win game for them to stay in the playoff race, and they have responded back-to-back.
On the left side, he just kind of steps down. They've got a designated slide ready, and they're playing a zone behind it. So you can see 4 in black wear. He's the designated slide guy ready to go.
Make too much noise. He just sat there patiently, knowing, like, okay, once Malone makes eye contact with me, he's going to give me the ball. But Matt Brandow's a fantastic goal.
Everything Dunn was calling for, we've seen in this second half by Maryland, and now they cash in on the power play. It's a 3-goal lead for the Whips.
Here, he acts like he's going to peel off, and he just hangs out. He just hangs out, and they're just late.
Similar theme, too. Brandow just patient, like not overcutting, not calling for the ball, just waiting his time because he knows Malone eventually will give him the rock.
Maryland on a 7-0 run. A 3-goal lead with 4:30 to go. This game has slipped away from the Waterdogs. Maryland has stolen it from them.
And if you're Philly, do you think about kind of seeing if you can apply a pressure and cause a little turnover?
Maryland 3 for 3 on the power play today.
Look who it is again.
Brandow make it 4 in a row.
From who? TJ Malone.
And they
Did the opposite, but smiles from Jim Stagnita, so everything's okay.
I mean, it's not a force, but there's a tight window. This is a lot of trust and a lot of faith.
That ain't in his own offense from a dodging perspective, but his passing's been awesome tonight.
Brandow scored the last 4, and the one before that was Malone. So they've combined for the last 5.
They've got Courier on a mission. Scores! Philly needed that from Zach Courier.
End to end, in traffic, 1, 2, 3 bodies hitting him. He's basically dead to rights, loses his footing and his center of gravity to really let that one go.
Dogs need a miracle. Here's Kirst in his PLL debut, denied.
Now you got to press.
I thought Chris Bates in the post-game interview just kind of reminded everyone, we are the 2-time defending champs.
Oh, what a second half comeback for Maryland. Down 5-0, left for dead. Season-saving win for the Whips. They win it 10-7. They're